Netflix movies are weird in that they seem to only do really good or laughably bad, with virtually no middle ground. What makes this even more unusual is that what a movie is perceived as varies from who you ask. The reason I bring this up is that I've decided to review Netflix's Velvet Buzzsaw. The movie, not the sex act. And I ended up rather liking it, so I'm sure most of you are going to hate it. It's an art house horror, a totally unique setting for a horror that teaches the message of the dangers of trying to criticize something as subjective as art and the consequences that ensues with it. Oh, Velvet Buzzsaw, I'm not a pretentious art critic. I'm the pretentious art critic. The movie is a bit of a slow burn for a horror movie, like throwing a candle into a pool level of slow burn. So we get the rare treat of learning all about and getting character development, and inside the minds and lifestyles of our murder fodder. From changes in relationships to jobs, a lot of personal stuff is going on, so you get investment in the characters, so the stakes have value, all while still keeping all the characters super unlikable, so you still look forward to when the body count starts to kick in. Now, despite the slow build-up, it still never sacrifices the horror movie tone. As I said mere sentences ago, all the characters come off as some level of sociopathy, so there's a bit of a chilling American Psycho vibe before the supernatural even kicks in, ranging from necrophobia to even trypophobia, all to an almost surreal, sterile, all-white main setting, creating an odd juxtaposition for a horror art direction. That's not to say it doesn't have its faults. Like the one guy who took hedge clippers to his junk, the movie just doesn't know how to transition. The earlier scenes before the supernatural kicks in come off as clunky, and throughout the movie you don't really get a frame of reference for how much time is passing. Body found, hard cut to funeral. Has it been a week? Did the guy have some next day funeral insurance plan? On top of all that, the movie kind of rushes to its ending climax and ends immediately afterward with no calm down or lesson truly learned from what is essentially a beyond the grave revenge horror. But if you can look past all that, you'll find a beautifully shot original horror with unique characters and an unsettling, almost asylum horror setting. If you'd rather have over-the-top gore and tell don't show to your horror movies, then you might not like this movie, and you are part of the problem with the film industry.